decided to bring the kids to the fair. Not fair, it's like more like a carnival that comes to a little local church here, right where we live. They put on like a little thing. My son, his baby spit up on me. They put up on a whole carnival that they donate proceeds to St. Jude's.
Hey Dad, we're on our first ride. Yep. Wish us luck. Hi!
Let's see if Rylan's gonna win a fish. I hope she does.
No, I want one.
See how it goes.
What do you think, Dax? Are you gonna get it?
Hey, show the camera. What is this, sloth? Nice. So how was it?
I'm walking just a little crooked right now.
All right. How'd you do?
Corn dog.
I can't stand straight.
You can't stand up straight? Daxton, how was it?
I was on that one.
Oh, I thought you went on it. You went on that one. That's right. Okay, that's next. That one's next. How was that one?
Almost vomited.
Oh, you think it's doing okay?
Hey, equilibrium's a little off.
Is it?
It's a little.
Dax, how did you feel about it?
I liked it.
You liked it?
Here we go.
Ryan?
No.
So Brooklyn is only having one wedding shower, bridal shower, just a series of flukes. It's ended up at my house, which is fine. So I'm co-hosting it with two of my really good friends, Jenny and Lindsay, and we have been working on it for quite a bit. Make sure that it's just as nice as Bailey's was, because it was so beautiful. And her colors, obviously, you guys know, are green, and white. The theme of the shower is kind of like bringing outdoors indoors. So she's doing her wedding ceremony outside under the trees, and so we wanted to try to recreate that feel aesthetically inside my house. And I know people are gonna wonder why we didn't just do it in the backyard, because there's not really any level places for tables for eating, and also it's been a really bad, super dry, hot summer, and so there's just a million mosquitoes and bugs, and the grass is really dead because we haven't been able to water. I'm gonna show you some of the things we've been working on. So we are flying to LA in the morning for the ITK party. This next 6 days, really the next couple weeks are gonna be just the next 6 days are gonna be just kind of a giant blur, because we leave tomorrow to go to ITK. We're only in LA for 1 day, then we fly home. Shaun's going to Idaho for 4 or 5 days. I'm coming home. We have finishing home decor things happening in the kitchen in prep for Brooklyn's shower, photographing the house. The day we get home from the trip, I have to pick up a puppy we've been fostering who is being double fostered today when we come back, and I'm sure she'll be adopted by the time, probably over the weekend. We have packages arriving for the shower, these cute little rattan lights. A whole box of them came in today. And it just emails back and forth all day long of ordering silverware and making sure we have enough plates and flatware and all the things. You can see I have kind of started a stack in here. These are little lanterns for the tree. These are some of the chargers we'll be using. All the things, because on Monday, all the tables and chairs start arriving. All the setup begins with all of the florals and cafe lights we're stringing. Yes, mayhem. And Tuesday is the bridal shower. So it's crazy. It's literally crazy. Today, Shaun had a guy here hanging these mirrors. I don't know. The house is kind of half done with furniture, so it's a little strange, but we're getting there. So the launch party is about to begin in a couple hours. We just got here and we're gonna have to all quickly change and get ready for the party. We're all supposed to wear greens and they're supposed to be coordinating. So yeah, Paige has a dark green. I have kind of a purpley green. Shaun has a green shimmery shirt. Dax has a green shimmery shirt. It's gonna be lots of green. We just got done with dinner.
Yep.
Hanging out with all the people I don't like.
She loves
especially
her.
that one.
Oh, she loves her.
That one.
Oh, she pointed to you.
Doesn't like.
Rylan and Logan doing the mom garter thing. Let's see the mum, Logan. It looks good.
It looks so good. I love it.
Rylan made the garter. Lindsay made the mum.
Oh, I was trying to do a dumb YouTube thumbnail.
Thanks, Logan. That was perfect. Rylan's getting picked up.
Yep.
We're gonna head over and do fancy pictures in a minute.
And then we have dinner.
And then what?
Dance.
And
An after party.
fun.
Somewhere.
Yep.
So tonight, while Dakota and Asa, Brooklyn and Bailey were over, we took all the furniture out of the family room. You can see it's pretty much bare. And tomorrow is when everything starts coming for the shower. So I'll show you where we put it. It's a big storage unit in the living room right now. We're just gonna put up a curtain so you won't see it. So there will be a curtain here in this entry. But yeah, right now we have like 2.5 rooms of furniture in one room. So that's gonna be what nobody sees. Then we're gonna deck all of this out in prettiness and the front door and all the tables in there. I think it will look amazing. I'm just glad it's almost here because it's been a lot of work. I ordered these cuties off of Etsy to hang. You can obviously put a light bulb in there. We're gonna hang them from the cafe strings. Not really gonna plug them like wire them. We're just going to use remote controlled light bulbs, or we might just hang them for the aesthetic. I haven't decided yet, but they're very cute. So the tables and chairs just got delivered, but we're missing a table. They brought the wrong legs. We were short a cushion, which is fine because they can bring them back later tonight. So the good news is we had it delivered a day early, so we're not in panic mode over that. But this is the update currently. We're in the process of just wiping down tables, tying cushions onto chairs, putting the little felt pads on the chairs so they don't scratch my floors, and starting to do all the decor. This is goblets, plates, dishware, so starting the process. Well, we're at a stop point for the night. We finally got the other table and chairs. Still have some sashes to tie and we're missing a few chargers, but this is where we're at right now, guys. I'll show you from this side too. It looks so good. So when you come in, that's what you see. And now my kids have totally decided we need to leave the cafe lights up, just so you know. But this, as good as it looks, is just the beginning. Okay, here's the next step. All the greeneries, all flowers. We have more down here for the tables. Look at what's happening in the entryway. We have completely covered banisters. Okay, it's almost time. We're just lighting everything. Let me show you the finished results. So when you enter, you see this at the front door. You come through here and you're treated to the secret garden. This little plant is called Smilex, apparently. We have little moss, votive candles. They created this entire tree out of various branches of other plants. And we added the fairy lights, these little Orbeez. You come around this way, and then you see this, which will get prettier as it gets darker. We have these plants right here, these big florals, pictures of them together, the tablescapes. There's anemone, moss, real moss, little hurricane terrariums, candles, wood, mushrooms, even little pieces of amethyst. So I think we basically have had the rundown. We put, you can see hurricane lights all over out there. So when it gets dark, you'll be able to see little flickering lights. Let me show you the cafe lights at the top. And I hope that she's so excited. Party is done, makeup is off, I'm in bed, my feet are throbbing. I'm glad it's over, Shaun's glad it's over.
Yes, I have my wife back. I have my life back, I have my puppy back. I have my house back.
Temporarily, there's still a lot of stuff in that needs to be picked up tomorrow by the florist and the party rental place and everything, but it was a huge success. It looked amazing, and I'm so happy for Brooklyn that we got to have one successful event done, and now just on to the wedding. So that's a wrap for tonight, guys.
Hey everybody, I just got back from sheI, Idaho. That's where I'm originally from. It is the capital of potato production in the United States. Small town called sheI, and here's proof. There's my high school yearbook from my senior year. We were the russets. The russet is a potato. Anyway, I just got back from a weekend at my parents' place, and I had my 30-year reunion. Got to see a lot of great people who I really love and miss, and see them again. And then also celebrate Spud Day, which is the day in the year at the end of the spud harvest where everybody gets together and celebrates all things potato. And I know that kind of sounds funny, but I did that. The day started off at a parade. I was with my mom and my uncle and my aunt. We were sitting there watching a lot of the floats, and it's kind of your typical small town parade with kids on bikes and trailers with tractors pulling them and cheer squads and dance teams and everything. But it was a lot of fun to go back and see that. What they do right after those is pretty interesting, where they give away, I think, like 5,000 or 10,000 baked potatoes, and it's all free. So you go stand in line, they give you a potato, and you can put sour cream and butter and whatever, cheese and all the fixings that you want on the baked potato, and that's just part of the celebration, after which we just go through the park and there'll be booths with food and activities. What I thought was really fun though is that they were throwing out not just candy and a lot of candy to kids, but they were also throwing out beef jerky, like big packages of beef jerky. They didn't do that when I was a kid. I remember way back in the day, used to be an airplane that would fly over Main Street in sheI and drop ping pong balls, and the local businesses would have prizes on them. So if you were able to get one of those, you go in the business and they would give you some sort of a product or prize or a treat. So at the end of the activities, kind of the crowning moment of Spud Day is what they call the Spud Tug, which is a cement truck comes in. It is full of potato flakes, like you would buy in a grocery store, and they put like tons of it in there with water, and they mix it into basically mashed potatoes, and then it comes out the garbage truck into a pit. And what they'll do is they'll have teams submitted through the community to do a tug of war over these mashed potatoes. And Miss Russet, who is one of the high school girls, it's a pageant we have every year, the girl who's elected or voted or wins the contest for Miss Russet goes out and sprinkles salt and pepper and puts butter in the middle right before the tug of war starts. Now what you will find interesting is that I took Mindy and her roommates shortly after I first met them to Idaho for Spud Day. My dad had a fire truck in the parade, and we rode on the parade, and later on that day they did the Spud Tug. It was one of the first years that they did it, and Mindy and her roommates and myself were the first ones to be in the tug. And I gotta tell you this, that's when Mindy fell in love with me, was basically over a bit of mashed potatoes at Spud Day.